A very warm welcome to the final of the Dynamic Billiards Eurotour in Sankt Johann in Pongau, Austria. Over 240 players gathered earlier this week to play this event, and now we got to the final two players. On the left, in the chair, you see Tobias PONGERS facing Mohammad SOUFI in the black shirt. It's a race to 9. Alternating the breaks. The 9 is racked on the spot and the 3-point rule is in effect. Yeah, will be interesting final. I know for a fact that both players have played each other quite some times, as the Syrian Mohammad SOUFI resides in Germany at the moment, and Bongers of course is from Germany, so both have been playing each other quite a couple times. Always brings a different dynamic to the table if you have some history playing someone. So yeah, it will be difficult to tell what to expect really. Here we have Tobias Bongers, who just defeated Mieszko Fortunski in the semi-final by the score of 9-6. Mohammad SOUFI had a pretty convincing win against Marko Spitsky in the semi-final, 9-2. SOUFI won the leg and will break off in this opening rack. So makes the one ball on the break. Very close to scratch. And yeah, difficult opening shot. He does have something on the 2 ball, but we'll have to at least get the cue ball to the second diamond. Maybe higher. Would be nice to get to the left side of the 9. Big shot as an opening shot. Fabulous shot there from Mohammad SOUFI. Oh, just okay. Speed-wise on the 4. Center of the table for the 6. Very fluent style. Now, most of the players can play fast. It's just that under the pressure, under high pressured circumstances, everybody tends to slow down. And I don't really feel that's the case for this young man. Opens his account with a breaker run. Within 4 minutes, I believe. maybe shorter, maybe 3 minutes. Beautiful opening shot here on the 2 ball. Like I say, it was not a matter of making a 2, it was getting the cue ball to the left of the 9. Struck that one really nice. And it shows your opponent, hey, I'm ready to make this a hard-fought battle. Show me what you can do. So we will find out what Bongers can do now. Last match he kind of struggled with the break. I believe only 2 successful breaks. He did finish off with a break and run. So let's see if he can reproduce one of those breaks. Two balls, 3 balls. And the shot on the 2. The 4 and the 5 finding the corner pocket. The 1 ball in the top right. And the 2 ball stayed pretty close to the cue ball, so it's a little cut on the 2. Might have to cut the 2 ball and go to the left side of the 3. Difficult to hold the cue ball on this. Is he able to play with soft draw to kill the speed of it? It's good to see we have a nice crowd for the final today. Can he play with low left? Kill the cue ball off the rail. Oh, he went 3 rails. Is a 6 coming into play? Nice nudge and the 3 ball. This was key shot. Could make the 3 in the side and go 2 rails towards the 6. Still needs a decent shot on this 3 ball, but I feel the 2 was trickier. Kind of surprised he'd played it this way. Was always going to be somewhat straight on the 6 ball, playing it this route. That's why I was opting to play 2 rails. So we'll have to draw back for sure a diamond or 2. That's what he's done. Low left. To get to the 8 ball on the bottom rail. Yeah, a couple big shots, but now in perfect position to open his account as well with a break and run. So 1 each. Score showing the amount of breaker runs at this moment. And both had to come up with a good opening shot after the break. Definitely crossing over towards the 8. Nice pocket speed. Made the pocket play a little bigger. Well, at least both players look settled down. Not too many nerves for the beginning of the match. Sufi has already won 1 Eurotour title. This is Bongers' first final, so eventually we could see a little bit more pressure on Bongers' side, but we'll see eventually. Now, this time has made the one in the side. Barely got the 3-point rule with the 5 crawling over the line. No shot on the 2, and I believe there's a cluster with the 5-6 as well. Don't think there's an easy combination on the 6. So it would be nice to Carom into the 6 a little bit here. Oh, nice shot from Sufi. Making sure the easy route over the right long rail is taken away. There's no escape over the short rail. So has to play minimum 3 rails here. Long rail, short rail, long rail. And using the bridge, so it's not a comfortable spot to be in.
Extension.
What a hit. It has left something on the 2 ball, but a good hit. Many good things that could have happened arriving from the 4th rail. As you can see, the 3, 9, 4 and the 7 could have been in between. And Sufi still has to make sure he gets good position for a 5-6 combination. Or was he playing for a 3-9 combo? Yeah, I think he was. Felt like the combo was no option. That's why he chose to play the combination. Yeah, there it is. Quick win in this 3rd rack after a strong safety from Mohammad SOUFI. Referee Danilo Hibbestreit at the table, racking the balls for Tobias Bongers. This is the safety I spoke about. 3 rails with the 5 ball, eliminating most of the rails. Here we see Bongers going 4 rails and left a chance for Sufi, who then made quick work by the 3-9 combination. So Bongers, I feel, found the breaking spot a little bit better on this table than Sufi. Yeah, this time he's got the legal break, but I feel it wasn't as smooth as his previous breaks. Or at least from this new position he was looking for. So how much can he see from this 1 ball? I don't think the 1 ball goes. So is he going to wait? Is he going to position the 1 on the right long rail and get the cue ball on the left side of the 7? I don't see him play the bank, not so much future. Cue ball will go towards the 7 unless he will draw the cue ball out. It's very aggressive. Yeah, chose to hide the 1 on the short rail. Just wondering how much Bongers can see, but the bottom long rail in this view, the left long rail, is blocked by the 2, 6, 4. If Bongers can see a small edge, he has to play a thin cut. Yeah, I think he can. The only objective is to hit it thin, but I make it sound easy there. Okay, he's chose to Played half thick, got close to the scratch, and has left a shot for Sufi. Don't really know what he was trying to do, because he kind of jumped up and put his leg in the air and then apologized. Got pretty fortunate not to leave something on the one. Oh, yeah, I was expecting to hit the one ball a hair thicker. Many good things could have happened. Just look at how thin he hit the one ball. If he hits it thicker, he had a chance to get behind the 8, 5-9. So the one goes to the corner. And he pounds it in. I think every other player would consider to play that one ball soft, but he's just feeling in a different zone at this moment. So the only thing he has to make sure is to get on the 5 ball. Could choose to float the 4 ball in and shoot the 5 in the side pocket. I think that's what he's done. Doesn't have a nice angle to go to the top side of the 5. If he gets decently straight on the 5, he should be fine. Yeah, he's got perfect. Oh, maybe. Yeah, he's not happy. Cue ball slipped away from him. Would have been nice to be able to go forward. Oh, took the risk to go in between him, and very fortunate bump on the 8. Let's push the 8 a little bit open. And I don't think he would have gotten so close to the 7 as he does now. So, but that's also the style he plays. It's a little bit wild. Takes the risk here and there. But when it goes, very effective. 3-1 Sufi. Yeah, that was the first opening chance, or at least straightforward opening chance for Sufi here. Fortunate bump on the 8. 3-1 and Sufi breaking. Makes the 7 ball. Plenty of balls in the kitchen, but the 1 ball's covered. Yeah, better break than before. Just the cue ball was a hair thinner on the 1. Just wondering, is he going to push behind the 9 to leave a small jump? No, he's looking at going to the short rail. Yeah, just wondering, what does he have in mind? Does he play the one ball, two rails back down table and the cue ball in the top left corner behind the traffic? Or does he feel so confident he says, just give me any open shot and I'll make it? Not so many safety opportunities. Yeah, chose the passive safety, but I don't feel this. I think you give away too much control on the table. Many options for Bongers to play. Could bank the one to the left side of the 6 and the cue ball to the right side of the 9. Could also bank the one ball if he wants to go aggressive with position on the 2. Good cue ball and Sufi getting the jump cue out. I just don't think the safety was strong enough. And even for a fast player, the shot clock might have got him there. Not enough time to think about the safety. Oh, he's found cover. Does he have to go 2 rails? Or maybe 3 rails is another option. Classic 3 rails. Long rail, short rail, long rail. Yeah, I really don't mind the way he's played this. Maybe a little bit firm, but decent outcome. Another safety, cue ball behind it. Oh. Surprising that he's found the 4. Yeah, a couple weaker safeties from Sufi at this point. Could be a nice moment for Bongers to gain some control in this match and maybe be able to close the gap. Good shot, good cue ball as well, stuck on the rail. Yeah, difficult. Is he going to say bend around it? Oh, and that cue ball. Yeah, that cue ball drops. Still not horrible news for Sufi as the 2 ball is still locked up. So he's gonna look to open up the 2-ball. One reel into it. He's missed it. Yeah. Difficult position. Don't expect him to play something aggressive. The only problem is if he tries to play the cue ball underneath the 9-8, he will open up the 2. You might leave the jump. And he's found a small window, I think. Mohammad might be able to cut the 2-ball in. Shot to nothing, and okay, so maybe he's got enough cover, but if he can bring the cue ball back down table, it's guaranteed to have a shot on the 3-ball after. Yeah, and he fouls on this jump. I'm actually surprised. This wasn't the toughest of jump. Small elevation needed, but he didn't elevate enough because he was trying to be accurate on it. So, opening chance for Bongers. Yeah, and a great layout as well. Doesn't have to move much with the 3, 4, 5. Just from the 6 to the 8. Pretty much routine. But the game can catch you off guard as well, so always stay focused. So now expect him to play a little draw. Will guaranteed give him an angle on the 6. Well, he did run a little further. Not saying he got in a difficult position, more saying straight is nice. We'll have to play stun left, 1 reel towards the 9. Just kind of surprised with the angle he had on the 6 that he lost the cue ball a bit there. In the end, it's about getting the job done. And he gets the job done. So 3-2. Still trailing. But strong rack. Quite some safety battle. Nice 3-wheel kick. A little bit fortunate not to leave much after, but good hit. And the scratch from Sufi. And then after, when Bongers played the safety on the 2, Sufi failed to get over the 8. And a run out from Bongers makes it 3-2. illegal break. Got the break pretty thin. Look at the cue ball going pretty low. No good spread and illegal. So I'm sure Sufi will say, "Nah, you can go ahead." Still, can be a tricky layout. It's not like if you leave the one ball in the open, the other guy is guaranteed to be out.
Fire.
Has pushed to the jump. Does have a pretty good reward if you make the jump. Center of the table or similar angle on the two ball is ideal. So we'll have to play a kiss either on the 4 or the 7. I think it would be nicer to bump the 7 because you will open up the 3 ball as well just a bit. Yeah, it did get on the 2, but the 7 now is blocking to get on the 6. So it has to be in between the 7 and the 4. Just got there. Float the 3 ball in and play the 4 in the right side pocket. But then to get from the 5 to the 6. Yeah, like I said, there's not so many options he has on that 6 ball. And to try to find a window in between the 7-8, I'd rather find a line to run into them. Could go 4 rails, short rail, long rail, short rail. Just think this is very ambitious. But what a shot it would be if he gets there. What a shot it would be if he gets there. Actually, I think it's so close. I think he's got it. Wow. Talking about cue ball control. What a shot from the 5 to the 6. Yeah, there weren't many other options, so I guess he felt like, well, I gotta try something, and what a shot. So 4-2. Bongers who missed the jump. This is the jump. Of course, it's not an easy jump shot. And still, Sufi had to play good cue ball control. It was not an easy layout at all, and especially this shot here. 3 rails, find the window between the 7-8. Made the wing ball. Needs a little help. Does not get it. Can he see the one? You can see 6 ball made it straight in.
Push. Push out.
Just looking at pushing to the top long rail.
Time.
I'm not exactly sure if I like that push out because of the rail first on the 1. Could he push for a window in between the 3 and the 5 maybe?
Time.
Or try to lock the 9 up with the 7 possibility. Let's see if he can catch the right side of the 1. He's always going to play it, but if he can only hit the 1 ball full, I can understand why he would give it back. Well, I'm quite surprised actually Bongers gave that back. As long as he would catch the right side of the 1, he had 3 balls to get behind. Similar thing with this kick shot though. Does have a couple opportunities if he catches the top side of the 1 first. In this case, the right side. Oh, he's caught the side pocket point. Yeah, Sufi might go for a 1-5 combo. Would open up the cluster. Just gotta make sure he doesn't lose the control on the 1. Still does have the 1 ball to the side. Could also choose to play safety behind the 2. Made the 1 the side. Still not out of the woods. Yeah, was trying to get off the rail a little bit more. Main thing is I would make the 2 ball and just run up to the 7. Just make the ball. Oh, he went to play the bank. Was expecting the cut, but why cut the ball if you can bang the ball? Yeah, it's very loose at the moment. Cue ball not ideally here and there. Still, if he makes the 4 and he gets to the center of the table or a little bit straight on the 7, he's fine. So it's just a matter about making the 4, and he hasn't. A little let off from Mohammad SOUFI there. Oh, and I'm very surprised he's played it this way. So basically what happened is he's tried to play top spin and force follow the cue ball to the center of the table. But on the slick cloth, if you put a little bit too much pop in the cue ball, it gets the banana effect. It gets super top spin, so it stays. It hits the rail and it wants to go forward. So it does not get grip on the cloth. So it turned away from the 7 or the position where he wants to be, and now he might go aggressive for the bank. It's either you play the 7 to the short rail or you go aggressive on the bank and you play position. Oh, he's almost made it. And could have left something easier, but would have loved to make this. Look at this. Hit the side pocket point 3 times. On Sufi, very lucky to be back at the table. I don't think people were expecting to see him back at the table after that mistake. He extends his lead to 5-2. A nice bank shot there. Then he's missed the 4. Then Bongers ran out of position from the 4 to the 7. And that was all she wrote for this rack. 5-2, Bongers to break in this 8 rack. So good break. It's made the wing ball, the 6 ball going straight in the corner. Plenty of balls in the kitchen. And not a horrible look on the 1 ball. And let's see if there's any trouble on the table. I wouldn't expect to see many hiccups in this rack. Straight draw towards the 3 ball. Maintain the angle. Yeah, still, it's not easy around the 5-7-8. But it's all about leaving yourself the correct angle. And this was what I meant. If you get too short here and there, things can get awkward. It's queuing over the 7. Needs to put in a good low left stroke into the rail and out. And doesn't want to have too much angle on the 7 as well. Needs one more good shot on the 7. Might have to choose to go to the short side of the 8. If he plays draw on this, could draw himself into the side. It's going forward. Oh, where's the cue ball? For a second, after it got a small nudge on the 8, he was tracking towards the side. But he's played a couple big shots, trying to stay alive in this final. And this 9 Close the gap. Right through. A bit closer. I believe his goal would be, while being down 5-2, he would be aiming at, hopefully, get to 6 each, 7 each. Cannot expect to win 3-4 in a row. But I think it would be fitting in this match if they go 6 each, maybe 7 each. Both players made a couple mistakes here and there. Made a ball on the break. And possibly a cut on the one ball. Yeah, definitely will attack this. Comes with high reward, makes the one. How's the cue ball? Don't think the 2 goes by the 3 ball. If it does, great chance. If it doesn't, I'll have to play a roll-up safety on the 5. So it does go. Could choose to play the 6 in the side or in the bottom right corner. So I would play one rail towards the 6 and see which one you like from there. You decided to go forward. Yeah, he gets perfect on this. How can you argue if a player feels a shot? So another fast and the furious breaker run. Beautiful to watch. Plays like this. 6-3. Only 3 games away from his second Eurotour title. And I feel Tobias needs to step it up just a little bit. On the break especially. Doesn't get too many opportunities after the break. So Bongers now going back to the position where he was breaking from at first. Probably because he looked at Sufi and said, how did he make that wing ball from that side? Oh, now makes the wing ball. And the 8 is spoiling the fun. I don't think the 1 ball goes. He's made 2 balls on the break and a good cue ball. Almost perfect cue ball, making 2 balls. And the 8 right in between the cue ball and the 1. So if he can tin the one ball to the short rail, I prefer this. If he doesn't, he could kick the one ball down table and look for a result behind the 8. So does he get behind the 7? Might be a hair too short. Would have been nice to get the cover with the 7. Good play, the kick and stick. If you kick, send the one ball down table. If you catch the one ball half ball, could end up behind the 6 ball. He chose a more conservative shot. Just wondering, I think the one ball goes, and just wondering, can he hold the cue ball in between? He's looking at catching the 7. Yeah, if you catch the 7 ball full, cue ball might stop.
Time. Extension.
Always dangerous, especially on shots like this. If you overcut the ball, the cue ball gets a different line. This is what I meant. It's not guaranteed to have something. Was aiming to get it full in the face, and he overcut the one ball. Still unfortunate to get the 7 ball right in between. Yeah, still not a bad result.
Time. Extension.
Let's see, cue ball behind the 8 possibly. Create distance, and if he gets it behind the 8, pretty aggressive safety. Just trying to have the 3 ball behind the 9 or the 4. Still, it's not horrible. It's a long jump. Not guaranteed to have position because you might have to stun the cue ball into the 4. Take a little gamble. And he's missed it. Where does that 3 ball land? Well, hasn't left an open pocket for the 3 ball. I'm sure Sufi was waiting for something to swing at. Still is able to overcut the 3 ball possibly. Oh, very aggressive again. He really was trying to swing at this. How much has he left? Has he left? Yeah, there is a cut on the 3 ball. Just wondering, is the cut so nice? How do you get to the 4? Or do you want to play the safety 2 rails and glue the cue ball with the 8?
Time.
Okay. Did he hold the cue ball enough? Yes, he did. I mean, he was trying to hold the cue ball. Of course, still had enough pace, but good effort. Yeah, quite surprising choice from Sufi to wing at the 3 ball. But he possibly was running out of time as well.
Time.
have liked to be a little straighter on the 6, so make the 6 and draw in between the 7-9 to the short side of the 7. Yeah, managed to do this. Still a little straight on the 7, so tough to get that cue ball off the rail. We'll try still. Force follow. 3 rails possibly. It's the furthest he could get the cue ball off the rail. Yeah, he's putting a big grind on. Tobias Bongers refusing to give up. Yeah, and then he's missed the 8. And this 8 ball could bring him in big trouble. Because 7-4 will be tough to come back from. Yeah, of course, I'm not saying that 8 ball was an easy shot, but he definitely had a good opportunity there. He's played a couple good safety shots. This one was a little bit short, but still a little bit unfortunate on this, running into the 7 and not getting a shot on the 3. But unfortunate not to leave something after the jump. And then this 6 ball, where he got himself quite straight on the 7, causing to eventually miss the 8. Yeah, Bongers chose to take a little break, take a restroom break, regroup, hopefully come back and be ready to make a strong comeback in this final. So far, it's been an interesting final. Definitely some mistakes from either side, but then also a couple great shots, nice runouts, good cue ball work. So I think we have a pretty all-around final so far. So Tobias Bongers is back. The score is 7-3. Mohammad SOUFI to break and possibly have a chance to get on the hill first. Oh, 3 balls on the break and no shape on the 2 ball. Perfect cue ball as well. If you look at the cue ball, nicely in and out. It's just that the 5 ball stayed there. Yeah, if you want to complain, you could say he hit it a hair too thin. Otherwise, it would be on top of the 5. But still, he's probably his best break of the match. Not to get something after the break.
Time.
So push out time.
Station.
Could
Extension.
jump over the 4. Could be one of the push outs. Yeah, interesting. Does he go all in? Try to cut this with left spin. 2 rails for shape on the 3. Or a 2-way bank shot. Miss it on the thick side is always safe. We did go for the cut. How is the speed? Yeah, beautiful shot. Kind of surprised Sufi has left it on the push, but Bongers came with the big shot. And also, if you make 3 balls on the break, makes sense to take that little risk, because usually if you make 1 good shot, you've got so much room at the table to maneuver the cue ball around. Now 2 rails. Needs to be on the high side of the 5. Nice angle on the 8. Can draw to the left side of the 9. Stun draw, hair of left. Oh, it chose to stay along the same long rail. Had to cheat the pocket, so did not get the cue ball as much off the rail. This to make 7-4. And make 7-4 was a strong opening shot, making this possible, this rack. And he'll be breaking, and as soon as he gets close, 7-5, could put some pressure on Sufi. Here's the 2 rail position. Got the perfect angle on the 5. Like I said, we've seen some good cue ball control throughout the match. And now the legal break has made a ball on the break and a shot on the 1. So small comeback possible if he gets out here. Definitely some work to do around the 4 ball. So center ball, maybe a little left. Make sure you have some angle on the 3 to get to that 4. Oh, hit it a little soft. From this angle, it looks really tough. Also because you have to go 2 rails and play for the 4 ball in the left corner. He looks confident. Maybe he can cheat the pocket a bit to take some speed off the cue ball. Nicely done. Okay, interesting choice. Just wondering, is he able to cut the 5 with inside to get to the right side of the 6? Or is he going to play for the 6 in the right side pocket? Because he's got too much angle. Or is he going to the center of the table and take more cut on the 6? Okay, so he played some deep draw. Has to play another draw shot here. Likes to play shots with a lot of draw. Does this very often. Yeah, definitely will put some pressure on Sufi, showing that, hey, I took a timeout, I come back, you make a mistake, boom, 2 racks. And every mistake could cost you 2 racks in this alternate break format, so sometimes it causes a little pressure on the player. Not sure how much it will affect Bongers or Sufi in this case, because they're quite experienced with this format. First needs a good shot on this 8. Yeah, very nicely done. He's a little bit too short to reach, but nothing an extension can't handle. So there's 9 and 5. Yeah, some female players. They started this morning with their campaign in the Predator Women's Eurotour. We are also in Austria, which we will also broadcast the semifinals and the finals tomorrow. Of course, all the other matches are also streamed on Kozoom. It's always interesting to see how the women players in Europe progress. So now Sufi took a little break. A restroom break could also be to refresh himself, because he's aware, okay, if I make one more mistake, we're at 7 each. So let's see if he can recharge. And last break he made 3 balls on the break, so we'll definitely be looking to duplicate that break. So Mohammad SOUFI is back and we are ready. Score 7-5. Important break coming up. Can he get on the hill first? Two balls on the break, but that cue ball, it was very scary for a second. Looked like it was going to go in the corner. He's all in on this. Yeah, two bumps, but got some fortune on his side. And what a chance he's got here. Perfect on the 5 ball. I don't think the 6 goes past the 8 in the side. So 2 rails for the 6 in the top left corner. Got a little bit straight, but it's also a sensitive shot, so a little tougher shot on the 6, but guaranteed to be on the 8. A little bit more cue ball movement coming. Could go forward, top spin with right. Check the cue ball off the rail, or bottom left. Oh, he's played it perfect. The closer he would get to the side pocket, the straighter he would get on this 9. And the break around at the right moment for Mohammad SOUFI. He's on the hill, 8-5. Yeah, this was the riskiest shot for the rack. After everything opened up pretty nice for him. Tobias Bongers with his head against the wall. Good break. And the 1 ball opens up. Good chance here. Yeah, just okay on this 2 ball, but not sure how far he will be able to reach this. Struck it nicely. So 2 rails in between the 3 and the 9. Yeah, 1 more good shot. 2 rails for the 4 ball on the side. So stun with some right spin. Go around the 6 ball. if he can hold the cue ball for this 5 ball, unless he likes to go up and down. Pretty similar result. Well, at least Bongers is hanging in there. Low left, kill the cue ball. A little bit forward, 8 in the side. Shouldn't be a big problem. Sufi will definitely be telling himself, you know, I got 2 breaks on 8-6 and hill on 8-8. So at least he's guaranteed to have 2 opportunities to finish the match. That's a nice break around from Tobias Bongers, showing that he wants to stay close just in case. Oh, that was really close to being done. What a way to finish the match that would have been. Look at that 9 ball. On the other side, he can float in the 2 ball and still have 3-9. One big shot. Yeah, not ideal. Should be fine. This 3-9 is for the win. His 2nd Eurotour title. There it is. Mohammad SOUFI beats Tobias Bongers 9-6 in the final of the Sankt Johann Eurotour. So congratulations to Mohammad. Well done. And also a very nice result for Tobias Bongers. Finishing 2nd. Congratulations as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow we will have the women's, the women's Eurotour as well. So make sure you tune in for that. And don't leave us, because we will still have the prize ceremony after this. Thank you and have a great evening.
verehrte Damen und Herren, wir dürfen nun mit der Siegerehrung der Eurotour Sankt Johann beginnen. Heißen Sie mit mir ganz herzlich willkommen die Bürgermeisterin der Stadtgemeinde Sankt Johann, Frau Sufi. Um eine Veranstaltung mit dieser durchführen zu können, bedarf es natürlich einiger Sponsoren. Erlauben Sie mir hier an dieser Stelle einige davon aufzuzählen. Ein herzlicher Dank geht an Dynamic Billiard, Ivan Simonis, Aramis, Race and Slate, Longonicus, The Predator Group, QTech, Metzcuse, Come Real Friends. Ein großer Dank natürlich auch an die ganzen oder die vielen lokalen Sponsoren, auch ohne die wäre eine derartige Veranstaltung schwierig durchzuführen. An vorderster Stelle dürfen wir uns ganz herzlich bedanken bei der Stadtgemeinde Sankt Johann in Bongau, beim Tourismusverband Sankt Johann in Salzburg, bei Snowspace Salzburg, Altendorf Bergbahnen AG, ganz besonders beim Hausherrn hier bei der Familie Schwarz vom Sport- und Wellnesshotel Alpina, die ihre Räumlichkeiten hier zur Verfügung stellen. Ein weiterer Dank geht an die Landessportorganisation Salzburg, die Sportunion, der Firma Pfisterer, Billard Palazzo, das UBSC Bongau und den österreichischen Billardverband. Und abschließend und ein ganz, ganz großer Dank geht an den lokalen Matador, an Herrn Theo Willecker mit seinem gesamten Team. Ohne ihn würde diese Veranstaltung nicht diese Qualität haben, wie Sie sie erlebt haben. Vielen Dank an dieser Stelle. Nun dürfen wir zur Siegerehrung kommen. Erst im Finale unterlegen ist der aus Deutschland kommende Tobias PONGERS.